Hey, good morning everybody and welcome to the vlog. It is going to be an absolutely hectic day for me. I actually have two school events. I have a zoo too, and then I'm really excited because later tonight we are heading to Little Caesars. Yes, the pizza corporation. We're meeting with like the head guys of Little Caesars. We're doing a little presentation. They want me to talk about just my business and stuff like that. Going to be really cool. I think it's an awesome opportunity. A lot going on, and I've got to just be honest with you guys. I also have been really sick. I think I might have picked up a parasite again. Remember, I was kind of doing all kinds of crazy stuff with turtles, and I was in with RJ and all kinds of stuff. I'm pretty sure I have a parasite like I did a year and a half ago, so I'm feeling horrible. But you know what? Things just never stop for me, so I have no time to be sick. So I'm going to struggle through the day. With that being said, this crew is also going to help kind of entertain you guys as I'm going crazy here. So let's just go ahead and get this day started and make it the best we possibly can. Down in the dungeon, but I'm solo today because Kelsey is out running some errands, so I'm going to get you a few ball python clutches if you don't mind. Hopefully you will like it. The first one is this beautiful lesser ball python. I tell you what, that girl is gorgeous, but she is just a lesser, but she looks incredible. Don't bite me, don't bite me. You're okay, sweetheart. It's okay, honey. You did so good. Wow, I tell you what, it's a nice clutch egg. So rolled one egg out over here, so I'm definitely going to have to candle these eggs really quick. Just this one right here. I'm not too terribly worried about it. We'll get that one in the incubator box, and then we'll go ahead and pull the rest of these eggs really quickly. Okay, we'll get them in an egg box really quick. And this was actually bred to that pastel crystal ball python. That's that male that had a couple slug clutches to start the season. Now we've had 3 good clutches from him, so that's pretty awesome. You could get what basically is like a super special when you breed it to a lesser, but it's actually a special lesser. Looks a little bit different. Regardless, we have 2, 4, 6, 7 good eggs, and again, like I said, 2 more clutches to pull. This next clutch is going to be absolutely incredible. I love this girl right here. She's actually a Cine Woma that I think is absolutely beautiful, and then it's actually bred to an Enchi banana pinstripe. So wow, that's a lot of really cool stuff. You know that Cine and banana stuff mixes so well, and then all those other genes in there. Wow, this is going to be amazing. Oh, I see a slug or two. But overall, a pretty good clutch. We got 2 little sluggers right here. No big deal. I mean, that just happens. Other than that, looks like a pretty good clutch. So I'm not going to cry over a couple slugs, if you know what I mean. Oh, and Mama is looking like she wants to bite me. Mama, be okay, girl. It's all right. I'm going to go ahead and take this. Whoa! Come on, girl. All right, I'm going to take this out, get her. And Mama's just upset that I'm taking her eggs away right now, but that's pretty good. We've got 2, 4, 5 good eggs and a couple slugs. So not the best of clutch, but hey, 5 good eggs. And again, that combination is ridiculous. Could produce some really unbelievable babies. And I just pulled this girl down. She's actually a spinner yellow belly, and she's bred to a Pastavi orange dream and a Woma lesser pinstripe, but she's got a couple eggs left. So I'm just gonna really gently move her back in here, and we'll have to collect the eggs either later today or tomorrow by the latest.
I'm setting up babies just like every day. We have a lot of geckos hatching every day, about 50 to 100. So I'll show you some really cool ones. Now this is from our dark line. It's not super dark, but it has a super cool pattern. This would be a dark jungle Mac Snow. This one here is a high white Mac Snow raptor, white and yellow. Bit of a mouthful there. So the raptor is Trimper albino and eclipse together. So this is like a what? 4 or 5 gene animal. Now the high white there's the pied look on its face. It's a little harder to tell on these guys because there's not a lot of contrast there, but it's similar to that Super Snow Eclipse that has a lot of pied on it. This little guy is a Murphy's patternless Mac Snow, and it's a little crazy. You can see this little guy screaming and running all around, shaking its tail at me. This is a little sign of aggression when they pull their tail up and wag it, just to make them look a little bigger. This last one is just a really nice tangerine. It's got a cool pattern. It's got a really cool head pattern, that bold little band there. I'm hoping that stays. I was in this group working on just like isolating that fold head pattern, so it's cool to see that it's working out a little bit. All right, as you guys can see, I got a ton of work still cut out for me today. Looking forward to showing you guys more in the future. And actually, maybe next time we could have Danny pick out some that are pretty cool, because I always tend to show the same type of stuff off. It might be cool to see a different perspective.
Actually what they call an omnivore, okay? That means it eats both proteins like bugs, and it also eats vegetation, right? Yep, we'll get everyone get a chance to hold stuff, I promise. These presentations have been amazing. It's actually summer camps, and even with me feeling as bad as I am, it kind of lifted my spirits to be around kids and just be so excited about it. So I probably enjoyed this more than they did.
About to feed everything, and I just saw a few snakes that caught my eye, and I wanted to show you guys. This is a Highway Mackenzie. And this is a pinstripe, red stripe, yellow belly. So this one is actually my favorite one that's still here right now. It's a black pastel chocolate cypress, and it's just so dark and beautiful. It has this beautiful ringer on both sides.
Quick update on those eggs that I cut a few days ago. Still not 100% out of the egg, which is weird because I'll be totally honest with you, I think I need to find a little warmer spot. What we're trying to do is find a spot that we can hook a live cam on these guys so that you guys can watch them hatching 24 hours a day. I think the place that we started with is a little bit cool, so we're gonna have to increase the temperature a little bit. Regardless, they're starting to come out. This is that Pastavi Orange Dream bred to a pinstripe. We're hoping we're gonna get some lemon blast, Mojave, orange dreams, and a whole bunch of different stuff. Regardless, looks like we definitely have a Pastavi Orange Dream right here. This looks like it's probably a pastel jigsaw, possible orange dream. Not 100% sure yet. This is definitely a jigsaw orange dream right here. And then this one I thought might be an orange dream, but it turns out it's just a jigsaw, which is a pinstripe and a Mojave. And then we have a few other things here, but you can see this one is definitely a lemon blast orange dream. This is definitely the jigsaw orange dream right here. So they'll be out of the eggs in the next day or two, and then we'll check on the other clutch. And then there's just a few babies in these ones that haven't hatched yet. We just have a little Woma pinstripe here. Looks like we have a really beautiful animal in here, which could be a pastel Woma lesser pinstripe, which is really cool. And then one more egg right over here that looks like a Woma pinstripe that hasn't hatched yet. So these guys will be out soon. And again, probably not high enough temperature for these guys to hatch the way I really want them to. So we're going to change that today, and hopefully these clutches I just cut will hatch out in the next day or two as well. On to Kluber clutches. We actually have a couple Kluber clutches. Now this first one is actually a het crimson corn, which is a hypo Miami face. So the Miami face just kind of looks a little bit more like a milk snake than a corn snake or whatever. And then the crimson is a hypo, which is recessive. But these are heifer scaleless, and of course it's bred to another scaleless. We'll see what's going on here. Looks like a pretty decent clutch. There are a few slugs, but overall it's not too bad. We're just gonna put these guys in here, kind of see what happens. I'll put them in, get those slug eggs and stuff like that out. And you can see how beautiful the crimsons are here. Again, they have that more silver and a little bit banded compared to a normal corn snake. So absolutely a beautiful animal. Mama looks really good. We'll get the shed out. She already has water in there, weirdly enough. So she's all set and ready to go. We'll get her a little bit cleaned up, get her a meal relatively soon, and check on these eggs. Slide her in real quick. There you go. And now we'll take a look at this clutch. Again, it's kind of a mixed bag. There's some slugs, there's some good eggs, there's some other things like that. So we'll just kind of clean all of the bad eggs up and just leave the good eggs behind and see what we end up having. It's weird because there's just kind of bad eggs scattered throughout all of the good eggs. Typically what happens is they'll lay like 5 or 6 good eggs and then a bunch of slugs. In this case it was like a good egg, a bad egg, a good egg, a bad egg. So they're kind of all over the place, which is fine. We'll just have a little bit more work getting these guys all figured out. Get this egg out over here. I think we've got 2 more slugs to get away really quick. There we go. And let's see, get this one off here. There we go. All right, we'll get these eggs kind of all settled back in here, and we'll count them up and see what happens here. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 good eggs. It looks like we got 2, 4, 6 bad eggs. So 15 good eggs, 6 bad eggs. Not too bad. Again, this is a crimson het scaleless, bred to a scaleless, so we should get some pretty cool babies out of this. Moving on, this is actually a second clutch from a Mexican black king snake, and again, the second clutches are typically a little bit smaller clutches, and sometimes there's some fertility issues. She's not a really big girl, but she sure is beautiful. beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what she's got. Okay, and they're really big eggs. I mean, take a look at the size of the egg compared to the actual female. I always think that that's absolutely crazy that a female can lay that much energy. This is kind of a weird egg here. Good chances that isn't going to hatch, but there's enough of a good egg looking that I'll put it in there. Maybe I'll candle it and see if there's any embryo or anything like that. Regardless, she has 4 good eggs. Well, 3 good eggs and 1 kind of so-so egg. For a second clutch, not too bad. Just finished up pulling clutches, all the other stuff that we had to do here at BHB. We're going to actually pack up, get on the road because we have a zoo to you. I think it's like a summer camp again. Not 100% sure, but it's supposed to be pretty awesome. Then right after that, we're heading off to our Little Caesars meeting. So again, busy day, still very much under the weather, but hey, I'm going to hang in there and we're going to make the best of it. Just pulled up to this next event. I think it's actually like a gymnastic camp that is done, so it's that should be pretty cool. Feeling okay, not that great, but as soon as we're done with this, then we head over to the Little Caesars. No clue what's going to happen there because literally I think like the president and the head of operations for Little Caesars is going to be there. So this is like, it's a kind of a big deal. So not really nervous about it, but more excited about it. Let's get this one done and then head over there. Just wrapping up, had an absolutely amazing time with a bunch of amazing people. It's awesome. Okay, so we're here at the Little Caesars headquarters, and basically what it was is that a friend of mine, Ben, from like 25 years ago, was a snake guy, is now like head of operations at Little Caesars. So he asked me to come and do a little presentation, talk a little bit, introduce people because it's the time to strike is their motto for the year. So they have like a snake as their mottoed animal. So I'm coming in, we're gonna have an absolutely great time. Let's go do this. And we're back here at the Reptarium. It was a pretty awesome day, even though I've been feeling under the weather. I'm gonna go home, get some rest. What a crazy day, guys. I promise I'll feel really good. I'm feeling better right now. I did take some medicine, so hopefully I'll be right as rain within the next day or two. We'll see how things go. I will keep you guys updated, and I'm wishing you a happy day, evening, whenever you happen to be watching. You guys are amazing. Do me a favor, be kind to someone, and I promise I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.